What is going on, and welcome to Joe's Geek Show, the video series where we talk comics. And today, I'm going to be giving you my August 21st, 2019 comic book pull list. So this is actually a very different pull list because it's not just comics. It's actually a couple other little knickknacks that I picked up today because the stack of comics that I got are minuscule at best. There's realistically only 2 comic books on here with one other item that is sort of a comic book, but not exactly a comic book, and then another item that's not any kind of book whatsoever. And I would say right now that this is where I classified my books from DC to Marvel small press, but it's realistically one DC book and then one small press book, and then I'll get to the others. And the first book on this pull list is Superman Year 1 Book 2. And I cannot express how disappointed I was with the first book because even though I thought it was just like an okay start to a Superman story, it just wasn't anything groundbreaking. It wasn't anything new. It reminded me a lot of the Smallville TV series, and I just couldn't help but think to myself, what are you doing different, Frank? Just what are you doing different? And also there's the glaring whole deal about this being called Year 1, but within the first book, you span at least, 10 to 15 years. And now Clark Kent is in the Navy? What? Like, how's that gonna work? I mean, he can't get his shots at all because the needles are gonna break. I mean, you go to basic training, it's pretty obvious that they're gonna find out right on the spot that he's not exactly human. So my curiosity is piqued, and let's see if Frank Miller can dazzle me with book 2. Now moving into the small press books, which is just one small press book, and that is Aliens Rescue, issue number 2. Now, I still haven't read the first issue of Aliens Rescue, but this is a limited series, as the Alien books tend to be. They usually range anywhere between 3 and 4 issues, which I really like because it doesn't seem like a slog to have to continuously go back to the store every single month to pick up issue 38, 39, 40, 52, 63, 107. Aliens books from Dark Horse are these nice little digestible bites that any Alien fan can enjoy. And that really does it for comic books itself. Now we're moving into one of the knickknacks, which is, like I said, kind of a comic book in the eyes of some, but others would call it manga. And that is My Hero Academia Vigilante issue number 5, or book 5 if I want to use proper terminology, because I guess it wouldn't be issue because it's not a single issue. It's a collection of different chapters inside of a book. And My Hero Academia Vigilante has been a really good book series. I've really been enjoying it. And I know this one came out a few weeks ago, maybe even last month, I'm not sure. But I kept walking past it until today, so I was like, you know what, let's get My Hero Academia Vigilante book 5, because, why not? Manga's fun too, And the final thing in this video is, again, not a book in any fashion whatsoever. Instead, did you know that the Spirit Halloween stores are opening up all across the US? Well, I sure did, so I stopped over there because there is something that I desperately needed. And that was a Spider-Man mask, because here is the thing. I have a Spider-Man costume that I've actually had since I was 15 years old, and yeah, the thing still fits, which tells you how tall I got, which isn't very tall at all. But the mask that came with that costume was very different from the kind of masks that they give with costumes today, because now they have the masks that are just like the basic cloth pullover, and they really go with the costumes a little better. But back when I first got that Spider-Man costume, they were the foam padded kind, so after a few years, the foam would just start to like separate from the mask, and when you put it on, it just like all the dust gets like stuck to your face, and ugh. I had to get rid of that mask really fast. So I've never had another mask, and I thought, you know what, now is the time to get a new mask because Halloween is here. The spirit stores are open. Halloween, yay! Plus, I really need a Spider-Man mask for an upcoming skit that I want to do, which may or may not revolve around the whole Sony, Spider-Man, Marvel fiasco that's going on. Maybe, maybe not. Possibly be on the lookout for something fun in the future on that. And that completes my August 21st, 2019 comic book pull list, and I would like to know what you picked up today. Please leave your comments in the comment section below, and if you like this video, I'd love it if you'd smash that like button, share it with some friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and ring that notification bell for more comic book content. Alright, take care, have a great day, let's read some comics, and as always, stay geeky.